Good morning, minions, and welcome to No More Mr. Fat Guy TV. Now we're on to week 2 of our discussions that are based around the letters of the alphabet. So being week 2, it's the letter B. So the word I've chosen for this week as the basis of this is really is belief. Now belief is going to be quite a central component of pretty much anything, whether you're trying to set out to make changes to your life, whether you're trying to expand your business, whether you're trying to change your career direction, whether you're trying to get fit and healthy. Before anything can happen, before you take your first step, belief in yourself, that self-belief has got to be there. That thought, those thoughts in your mind, that you can do it. That really comes from just that initial spark of self-belief. You don't necessarily have to believe that sort of everything and anything that's is going to be sort of easy and it's going to happen without there being any obstacles and that kind of thing. But you've just got to have you've got to get to the point where you allow yourself to believe that what it is, your end goal that you've got in mind is achievable. That you've got to believe that you can get there. You've got to believe that no matter how how the actual journey to get to that point sort of unfolds for you, that you're going to be able to find ways around sort of like the obstacles that do throw themselves in your path. So it's really the starting point. The starting point is that spark of just thinking, really, getting your thoughts right and allowing yourself to believe. I think that's probably another one, is allowing yourself to believe that you have everything within you that's necessary. I mean, like when I first, I guess when I first set off down the path towards getting fit and healthy and running a marathon, it was a case of daring to believe that no matter how the situation appeared at the time, that it was possible to change things around enough that this thing that was definitely not possible at the time was going to be achievable. And that was the key thing. That was the key change that occurred that made it different to any other time that I'd sort of joined the gym. You need to dig deep inside yourself and find that belief, even if it's just enough to get you started. And trust me, I mean, it's one of these things that if you allow yourself to believe just that small amount, once things start moving forward, once you start making your changes, once you start putting together your business plan, once you start believing that I don't know, you can find the woman of your dreams or the man of your dreams, once you believe that your life can be more than it is currently, that you can create the life that you want, and you can go after all the things that you feel that you've always wanted to do in your life. Just allowing yourself to believe that starts opening up opportunities. It opens up your mind, and also in some ways it sort of allows you to start seeing opportunities that you didn't necessarily see before. So it's an incredibly powerful thing to allow yourself to start believing. And once you do that, if you believe that these things are possible, that it's amazing how much more possibility opens up for you. Now you might find it hard to believe that. I probably certainly would have heard somebody say that to me a few years ago, and I would have been incredibly skeptical. I can't do anything about that. I can't change that. All I can tell you is that I was Mr. Skeptical, Mr. Cynical, Mr. Negative, Mr. Bitter, Mr. Angry. Once I started to allow myself to believe that things could be different, it really did start to change. And once the changes started to occur, I started to believe more and more and more. And once I allowed that momentum to start building up, life just changed radically and completely. You know, I'm just telling you, believe me, and allow yourself to believe that, and then just see where it takes you. The flip side of beliefs are the beliefs of other people and how they really how they affect you and how they can impact on you. Now, I mean, many of us, or sorry, not many, but all of us, we basically grow up and we acquire beliefs over time. We sort of pick up beliefs from our, you know, our basically our background, where we grew up, who we grew up with. We inherit the beliefs of our parents in many ways. You know, we get beliefs sort of imposed on us, I guess, by society and by school, you know, our education system and all that kind of thing. In many ways, you know, some of that stuff is going to be helping. You know, it's going to be helpful beliefs, but you could find that you've actually acquired beliefs that are holding you back. These are the kind of things that, as you work through your own personal journey, that you're going to suddenly come up against, and you're going to find, you know, these beliefs that you've got from you know, from your past are basically going to be brought up for discussion. You know, an internal discussion in your own mind. You're going to start facing them one by one, and you're going to start questioning them. And I encourage you to very much question things. And if you look at each and every belief that you currently have, as it comes up, you know, even things that you might not have realised that, you know, a belief that you had, you know, things come up in this internal sort of dialogue that you do end up having. You know, question each and every one of them, and ask the question, you know, does this serve me? Does this serve me well? Does it help? You know, is it helping me take me towards where I'm going, or is it actually something that's holding me back? And if it's something that's holding you back, then you've got to, you know, ask yourself, is it holding me back for a good reason, or is it holding me back, you know, simply because is it something that is just holding me back, or is it something that's keeping me, you know, maybe protecting me from something, or, you know, right now it's actually, although it may have a negative sort of side to it, maybe it is serving some kind of purpose. So you really start digging, you know, it gets quite involved in the way that you start questioning and start digging into some of these beliefs that you currently have. And, you know, really the ones that are not serving you, you've got to let them go. As soon as you let them go, you make space for better beliefs and you make space for better thinking. And once you do that, that's when, you know, you start finding that opportunities open up more and more. You know, it's just this whole thing is a process of you know, building up momentum around sort of positive thinking and positive action and positive self-belief. And once you start achieving results, then that's like a positive feedback mechanism, because that starts you know, making you feel better about yourself, and start believing in yourself more and more. Another aspect of beliefs is you know, you're going to come up against the beliefs of your peer group. You're going to come up against the beliefs of the people you work with. You're going to come up against the beliefs of sort of friends and acquaintances in your social circle. You know, there are people that are going to be that are not going to be, like just for argument's sake, you decide to do something like I did. You decide that you want to run a marathon. You're going to have people, you have friends that will tell you that they don't believe it's possible. You know, you have friends that will tell you that they believe that it's you know, a stupid idea. You have you know, sort of family that will tell us, you know, they're going to have beliefs that it's going to do you no good. You know, it's going to hurt your knees. It's going to. I mean, I have to say I didn't face you know, many of these. I have sort of faced some beliefs of other people that. The way that you deal with the beliefs of other people is that you don't allow them to affect you. I've actually seen, take it in a slightly different direction. If you look on Facebook, there's just occasionally you get situations where you'll find somebody making comments, or you'll find somebody is, you know, you'll get a link, probably normally a link to a web page of some sort of controversial article, you know, where, you know, sort of other people are just really sort of spouting off about, you know, their own beliefs around what other people are doing, their own beliefs around what other people are capable of doing, and their own beliefs around, just beliefs around things like, I think, I believe that this person's too skinny is one that comes up quite a bit, and I believe this and I believe that, that's them projecting their own beliefs, and quite often projecting their own negative beliefs onto other people. I mean, you get some people that are dealing, they might be going through their own personal battles, they might be, they're on their own personal, everybody's on their own personal journey. Everybody's journey is unique. To have people projecting their own negativity, and their own negative belief system onto other people's what other people are doing is just pointless, really. I mean, it serves no purpose. It's purposeless. And the only advice I can give on that is that you hold on to your self-belief, and you hold on to the positive stuff that you experience along the way, and you allow those positive beliefs to grow within you, and use that, and use the strength and the sort of the knowledge that comes from that, and the strength of knowing that stuff actually works, and use that as a shield, and use that to fight off and to ignore basically anybody that's projecting negative belief systems onto you, because it will serve you no purpose to listen to them. It will serve them no purpose if you get into an argument with them about it. So if you come up against negative beliefs in that way, then really the best thing to do is just walk away and to wish that person well, and to hope that that they will basically uncover things about themselves and work through their own journey, and basically end up with a better, sort of more positive belief system for themselves. But it's going to do you no good if you try and convince them. You're just going to get dragged down, and you're just going to expend energy that is better served in boosting your own personal sort of self-belief and confidence. So really, belief for me, I mean, whatever it is that you're actually seeking to do, I mean, you might be seeking to make small changes or big changes. You might be looking to change your life completely. You might just be, looking to change, careers or something like that. But whatever it is, if you believe in any degree at all that it's something that you want to do, if you believe it's something that you can do, then foster that. Let that grow. Let that develop. Look at any beliefs that aren't currently serving you. Get rid of them. Develop more positive beliefs. Have utmost faith in yourself. Back yourself every single time. And on days that it feels like you're going nowhere, on days that you feel like you're battling everything in the world, on days that you feel like like your training is not working, you're getting injured, or like you've tried making sales, and every single time that you've come close to clinching a good deal, it's all fallen through. If every time that you've approached somebody, socially, or and sort of started to want to get them know them better, and you've been rejected, and every time something is not working for you, then just hold on to that knowledge, hold on to the belief that one day, at the end of the journey, or there is no end. I mean, the journeys are always ongoing, but at some point, what you've got in your mind and what it is you're seeking out to achieve, have utmost, utter belief that it's possible for you, and that you have everything within you to achieve what you're setting out to do, and just believe that you're going to get there. And if you believe that you're going to get there, that belief, that sense of worth and self-belief is basically going to take you through the tough times and allow you to enjoy the days where things do go right. and will get you to where you're going. And on that note, I do believe that I've talked long enough for this week, and I will speak to you soon. All right, cheerio. See you soon. Bye-bye.